Te reo ererangi o te mānia. This episode was produced in Otatahi by Plains Media, with support from New Zealand On Air.
Next on Plains Media, join DJ Jordan and Thomas for your commute on the Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Kia ora, hello and welcome to Plains Media. We're back again for another fun-filled adventure here on the Drive Home Show. Apologies to all those last week as we went on the air last week. We both had commitments on and unfortunately wasn't able to be here, but good to be back. How's things going with you there, Jordan? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. How's everything going with you and your life there, Jordan?
Yeah, it's going really well. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me over the last couple of weeks of the weather systems that we've been having with my weather page in the Mackenzie country, and it's been so busy. Like, definitely a cold start to winter, as we kind of predicted that it will be. I know there's some people saying it's going to be a warmer than average winter, but that is complete opposite in the last couple of weeks by all means. We saw some pretty low-level snow across the Canterbury Plains and even into the high country, with big snowfall accumulations like Tekapo saw near 40 to 50 centimetres of snow around that 11th of June, roughly roundabouts, and even Mount Cook Village. And it was just unbelievable system, and very cold winds down to Christchurch, even snow on the Port Hills even. So it was definitely a beautiful sight to wake up in the morning that day and seeing a bit of snow around the Sugarloaf area and Mount Herbert.
Yeah, that weather in the Port Hills was amazing. Didn't personally go up to the hills myself, but saw from afar it was cold for sure. But it's really good to see the temperatures are changing. But it is one of those, getting to that time of year where we don't want to get out of bed. We don't want to get out of bed, go to the gym or go to the park or go to work or school, whatever you normally do during the day. I think again this morning was -3 degrees, wasn't it, Jordan? It's been pretty cold. I've had my electric blanket on last few days, been having the fire on most nights lately. It's just been cold, but we are trying to push through it as we get in there. And it's coming up this week as well as a long weekend. It's Matariki, isn't it, Jordan? Matariki this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, Matariki on Friday, so a long weekend coming up, and it's not far to the school holidays either, which is starting next weekend as well. Can't believe it, school holidays just keep coming around so quickly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and pretty much the start of the school holidays you'll be having the annual fireworks up out in your Brighton. We'll talk more about that, but that's coming up in the first week of July, so that's going to be really cool, something to share. When people go out to those displays, always got to wrap up warm, as I say, because it is cool weather. But it's good to be here. It is currently 10.1 degrees Celsius at the moment in Christchurch Central City, 10.1. And it's going to go down to a low of 2 degrees tonight. So it's going to be a bit cold, but not too cold. But yeah, it's good to be here. We hope that you've been having a great week, and it's good to be back here in the studio. I came back in the studio today. I'm like, oh, it's been a while. I just felt like I haven't been here for ages. So it's good to be back behind the microphone and communicate to you guys, which is really cool. Which is going to be good. So we've got another fun-filled show today, as always. Your music, events, news updates, and anything you wish, you're more welcome to get in touch with us on our Facebook page, The Drive Home Show. We're available on Facebook throughout the show. If you want to send us a message or have a request, feel free to send it in. It's all good. So we're going to go into our first song for today here on Plains Media for the Drive Home Show. We're going to play a bit of Texan Hold'em, Beyonce, Texas Hold'em.
This ain't Texas, ain't no Hold'em. So lay your cards down. So pocket Lexus and throw your keys up. Stick around, round. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be come take it to the floor now. Woo! There's a tornado in my city. It's the basement. That ain't pretty. Rugged whiskey. We're surviving. Red cup kisses, sweet redemption, passing time, yeah. Ooh. step to the right. We headed to the dive bar we always thought was nice. Ooh, run me to the left, then spin me in the middle. Boy, I can't read your mind. This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. Lay our cards down, 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 down. So pop your Lexus and throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor. I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some liquor on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now. There's a heat wave coming at us. Too hot to think straight, too cold to panic. All of the problems just feel dramatic. Now we're running to the first bar that we find. Yeah. Ooh, one step to the right. We headed to the dive bar we always thought was nice. Ooh, you run to the left, just whack me in the middle, boy. I can't read your mind. This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. Lay our cards down, 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 down. No, pocket Lexus, throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor. I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some liquor on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now. Ooh. Take it to the floor now. Ooh. Hoops, spurs, to the floor now. Ooh. Top, back, oops. Shoot, come take it to the floor now. Ooh. And I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Baby, pour that sugar and liquor on me too. Spurs, boots. Sologenic, photogenic, shoot.
Plains Media, giving everyday people a voice.
Don't fall in love and don't call me up because I'm all good, got my feelings turned off. Yes, I thought about the kids, the ring in the house. Gotta stop or you'll turn my life around. And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. Makes me want to call you mine. Can I move in with you tonight? And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. 'Cause it melts the ice around my simple life. Don't even know how. Myself, that's what my life's about. Your green eyes make me weak, I'm heading down. And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. Makes me want to call you mine. Can I move in with you tonight? And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. 'Cause it melts the ice around my simple life. And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. Makes me want to call you mine. Can I move in with you tonight? And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. 'Cause it melts the ice around my simple life. Don't we fall in love and don't call me up because I'm all good, got my feelings turned on. And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. Makes me want to call you mine. Can I move in with you tonight? And I go, ooh, how I hate the way you smile. 'Cause it melts life.
And that was Simple Life by Lenny. Good to be here on the Drive Home show. And do you have some things you want to share to Jordan?
Yeah, over the weekend I actually stayed up on a ski field, which is the Mount Cheeseman ski field, which is over not far from Castle Hill Village. So I had a great opportunity to go up to Mount Cheeseman and stay up at the lodge on Sunday, which one of the good mates that I also help out with at the Canterbury Snow and Weather Watch Facebook page. He's one of the snowmakers up there. So he built his own snowmaking machine, and it was awesome to learn a bit about how he made that machine and how you can make snow with the right weather conditions and the temperatures and the humidity and things like that. So that was really awesome. There is a live stream, actually, what we did up there on the Canterbury Snow and Weather Watch Facebook page when the snow machine is in full action. And it was a really awesome night. And it's a beautiful spot to wake up in the morning with the sunrise, being about 1,500 metres above sea level up on the mountains. So that was a really awesome night, and I just love it up there. It's a beautiful spot, and it was nearly hard to leave that spot because I just wanted to stay there for another night, really.
Yeah, I think that experience would have been great. Seeing that snow machine, handmade as well, that's the craft in itself. And I saw some of the videos that was on the page and you shared. It was just a magic wonderland. It was just so cool. You getting that opportunity to go up to the snow and see that experience, and then get to stay a night there because of the conditions. It's just amazing. So I'm very glad that you had a good opportunity there, Jordan.
Yeah, it was a great big lodge there, and they can actually hire some of the lodges up there as well for big events, for like birthdays or some other events that you may have on. So it's a great spot, and it'll be awesome to see ski fields maybe opening up in the weekends in the summer times, and they could just open up the cafes and things like that. They could definitely make some money in the summertime, and sadly they just don't do it in the summertime. They only do it in the wintertime. So the ski fields are starting to full action this week. The Mackenzie Country ski fields like Mount Dobson, Round Hill, Ohau also open up on Saturday this week. And I know Mount Hutt opened up over the weekend as well. So Mount Hutt's having an incredible start to the winter season, which they've had probably overall, when you accumulate all the snowfall since early May, they probably had over 2 metres of snowfall. So it was a great opening day, what they had over the weekend.
Oh, that's so awesome. I did see some photos online about that. That is really cool to see that people got up there. I know a family friend of ours, he's an avid skier and stuff. He said that he went up there and took some time off work. Lucky he runs his own business, so he can just head on out. It's one of my mum's friends, my auntie's friends that I've known for many years. We saw him in the weekend, and he said he went up there and it was great. So really good to see people out and about, and as we say, we need to try and pitch ideas to these ski fields and give them ideas how they can still operate, or so kind of operate on the off seasons when it's in summer, because summer no snow, you can't really go skiing, but they should offer activities here or other things here. So I think that's a good idea that we should kind of think and maybe approach these people and say, hey, this is what you can do to keep going or get a bit of revenue during those quieter periods throughout the year. But no, it's good to be here on the Drive Home show today. It is 4:13 here, and we're just going to go into news, and we're going to see what's been happening around Christchurch and around New Zealand. Let's take it away with the news here on the Drive Home show.
Rev your engines. It's time for the news on the Drive Home show.
First up in the news this week, we have something that happened today. It is 7 injured after 5 vehicle crash on State Highway 8. That is right, 7 people were injured in a 5 vehicle crash on State Highway 8 between Lake Pukaki and Tekapo on Wednesday morning. St John treated 1 person with moderate injuries, 6 with minor injuries. No one was taken to hospital. The crash happened near Tekapo Powerhouse Road. Black ice and fog, which had prompted a temporary 50-kilometre speed limit earlier in the week. The road reopened later that day with NCTA warning drivers to use extreme caution. The icy conditions that also caused chaos in Dunedin, where steep streets became slippery, leading to multiple incidents and police warnings across the region. So again, you can't emphasise this as much, but when you are driving out and about, especially on frosty mornings, make sure you drive the conditions, even drive slowly. I know in Christchurch here where I live, just around the corner from me, we got a kind of a blanket area near the plantation, Rossi Road onto Queen's Park Drive. That has got a lot of slippery stuff on the corners. because it's got trees, plantation, and clearly thaw out. And then the next day there's freezing again, and it can be slippery. So no matter if you're in Christchurch or no matter if you're down south or anywhere and it's frosty, make sure you drive the condition and take that extra careful around the bend. It might say 20, go around at 10, 5, whatever. Make it safe around the corners on your trip. And if you're unable to do that, just take a break. Go back to driving later on if you can, and be safe on the roads, or get someone else to drive if you don't feel safe, because this is our number one priority, being safe in New Zealand.
Yeah, it was definitely a terrific event that happened between Pikaki and Tekapo today. So I have been dealing with some of those events up there today on my Weber page at Mackenzie Country, Weber NZ. The hoarfrost is developing at the moment across Twizel area with freezing fog, which hoarfrost is when you get the really freezing fog and temperatures don't get above zero all day for at least a few days. The moisture particles of the freezing fog form is like, it looks like all the trees turn into white. So that's a hoarfrost event that is developing, which also causes black ice, really dangerous road conditions. So do stay up to date with the NZTA road information if you are travelling inland throughout these next couple of days, because those frosty nights are continuing. Twizel is currently sitting on -2 degrees with freezing fog, and it's not even 5 o'clock yet, so they didn't even get above zero today. So there's some awesome photos starting to come out. If you are planning to go and see a hoarfrost in Twizel, because it is one of those events that people go crazy once they see those photos of trees going white, please take caution, stay up to date with road conditions, and do not travel early in the morning, in particular when the coldest point is. And drive carefully, because every year it seems to be a major issue in these key areas where the black ice happens, even around the military camp, around Tekapo, Pikaki and Simon's Pass and things like that. It's always a major issue. So there is some temporary speed limits in place as well. So NZTA has put some temporary speed limits of 50 kilometres per hour in those key areas like Tekapo, military camp area on the State Highway 8, Simon's Pass, around the Lake Pikaki Bend area. So those are the key prone areas where those black ices do form, and Bergs Pass as well. So there's a bit of an unusual move that NZTA has done in the past, but they felt like they need to use more resources and more things how to keep motorists safer. And it does come up to the drivers as well. So the drivers do make a massive role in keeping motorists safer.
Definitely.
So if you are out there, do not drive fast. Make sure that you have your lights on if in those low visibility conditions, because there's some crazy drivers out there who just don't follow the road conditions. It is wintry out there. The roads are dangerous. And if you cause a car crash, it makes a whole big issue for everyone else, and the roads will stay closed for hours. So keep that in mind if you are travelling inland.
Yeah, definitely. And if you are in Mackenzie Country and you want to take a photo or video, feel free to send it to us to Swisher Jordan's page on Mackenzie Country Weather NZ, and we'll feature you on our page, and you must probably have a potential to go viral in that region, which would be pretty cool. And talking about cars, etc., we do have another incident that's happened today. A student injured outside a Nelson College for Girls. A student was seriously injured outside Nelson College for Girls today after being struck by a reversing vehicle. The incident occurred about 3:15 on Trafalgar Street in South, just as students were leaving school for the day. According to witnesses, the student was walking on the footpath down the main gate when the vehicle reversed and crushed her against the gate wall. A fellow student described hearing a loud bang, followed by the injured girl screaming for help. It's understood she sustained severe leg bruises. A passerby quickly stepped in, removing her skirt to wrap around the girl's leg to help control the bleeding until emergency services arrived. She was transported to Nelson Hospital by ambulance. Police and emergency crews responded quickly, blocking off roads around the college gate while they attended the scene. Photos from the scene showed the vehicle partly on the footpath where the incident occurred. An investigation into the crash is underway. That's not good to hear, but I'm glad that she's okay-ish, but does have some injuries. As I always say, if you are going around near schools or in general, take it extra careful, look in the driveways, make sure you think, okay, whether this person was looking or not, or not, whether it was going extra fast, whatever. Just be trying to be extra careful, because these incidents can happen. But there was a serious incident today outside the Nelson College for Girls. No doubt the school has been notified of that. But very sad to hear about that, but here's hoping she recovers very fast.
And also, a number of key decisions were made at today's Christchurch City Council meeting. First, improvements to Morehouse Avenue. Upgrades are on the way for Morehouse Avenue intersections with Barbados and Madras Street. Morehouse Avenue is one of the Christchurch's busiest transport corridors with around 46,000 vehicles a day. It is a key route for people walking and cycling to and from Ara and the central city, with more people expected heading to events at the new stadium when it opens in April next year. The council has approved the following upgrades: installing a new staggered green man crossing on the east side of Morehouse Avenue, Gasson Street and Madras Street intersection with a waiting area with the current raised central median. Installing priority crossings and speed bumps on the existing slip lanes from Gasson Street onto Morehouse Avenue and from Morehouse Avenue onto Gasson Street. Retaining the northwest slip lane from Morehouse on the Madras Street with a priority crossing on a safer speed platform to slow traffic down. And also installing a new staggered green man crossing on the east side of Morehouse Avenue, Barbados Street and Wolfham Road intersection with a waiting area in the current median strip. And he's also installing a priority crossing and speed hump on the existing slip lane from Morehouse Avenue onto Wolfham Road. There's some information on the Christchurch City Council Facebook page on these big upgrades that are happening to the Morehouse Avenue area. That road is definitely getting busy all the time, and we do expect more congestion as we go into next year and the next few years or longer, because we are going to see the stadium open up on Madras Street. It's going to get really busy with those big concerts and big rugby games as well.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that stadium, and here's hoping for a successful opening and a great, vibrant city again, with a lot of tourists and a lot of money coming back to our city indeed. In other news, father and daughter use codes to swipe 200k from Hamilton ATM. A father and daughter from Waikato carried a calculated ATM theft on December the 17th, 2022, stealing over 200,000 in cash from a machine in Hamilton using apparent insider knowledge. James and his daughter Jessie used altered number plates and two vehicles to execute the burglary. Jessie accessed the back of the all-point ATM inside a gift store, entered access codes and removed 5 cash canisters before fleeing with her father. The getaway car was later found burnt out. Although some of the money has been recovered, around 159,300 remain missing. Police believe Ranford knows where the rest is, but refers to Philip's location. The sentencing in the Hamilton District Court is scheduled for June the 18th. Was delayed due to his health conditions and unresolved issues of missing funds. So both now been sentenced to on July 16th, with prosecutors seeking imprisonment, especially for Jessie due to the serious nature of crime. So these people knew behind the scenes knowledge and access an ATM and managed to rob it. Not good at all, but they're being caught and now they're going to be prosecuted and sentenced on July the 16th. As I always say, no matter what you do, you are on CCTV cameras, no matter if you use fraudulent stuff, you are going to get caught. The police ain't silly, and people in the areas do know these people, so always do keep that in mind. But what you do is you're always going to get caught no matter what. So even if you think you've got away for a bit, you're going to get caught. So best of all, if you're struggling for money, get a job and earn it the right way. Don't go and thieve around. But it's a bit sad that they did this, but glad that they've been caught.
And also the nationwide public transport ticketing system is not on track, the Minister says. No options are off the table to get the national ticketing solution back on track. There has been $1.4 billion set aside for the New Zealand Transport Agency project named Motomove that will allow commuters to easily tag onto public transport anywhere nationwide. It had been beset with delays, and councils covering regions such as Wellington and Auckland have raised concerns about the project. NZTA planned to announce a delayed rollout plan for the national ticketing solution for areas outside of Canterbury where it was being trialled. That was expected to be announced in August. At Tuesday's Transport and Infrastructure Committee meeting, Transport Minister Chris Bishop said he was worried about the project. He also said, I had the governance group in my office 10 days or so ago and make it really clear to them that that is a government priority to get the project back on track. It is not on track at the moment, and Bishop said the external review of the project was underway and would deliver a plan to the government at the end of July. He said the outcomes of that would be considered. It's definitely concerning seeing this modern move delayed. One point it was meant to be started around December last year, the end of last year, for the Timaru and Temuka area, and then by mid this year it was going to be in Christchurch. Well, doesn't look like we're going to see it this year at this rate as well.
Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, and we did speak to earlier in the piece with this Ekan about the Moto movie. He said, this is what's going to be happening, this is when it's going to come out, and kind of been delayed. So I just feel like we should get them back on and question them, but it's a bit hard. I totally understand, but when it does come, it will be a game changer for not just us, for everybody in the regions that are applying it. And finally, in the news today, should Kiwis pay the high price for NZ dairy to oversee buyers well? Well, Kiwis are paying skyrocketing prices for dairy, with butter up over 50% and cheese up 30%. It's largely due to what international buyers are willing to pay. Frontier's CEO says global demand sets the price, and their job is to deliver profits to farmers. But critics say that it's unfair to local families, especially with over a quarter of New Zealand children face food insecurity. Some argue for lower domestic prices, but economics warn that it will require subsidies or regulation, which could reduce production and raise taxes. In short, while we feed the world, many Kiwi households are struggling to afford the basics at home. So they say that the dairy products and them overseas are high and we should match them, but to me they should be reflecting the prices here in Christchurch, in New Zealand in general. So yeah, I know our bread and butter, like the other day, me and my mum went to get cheese, like, what? It's gone up. It used to be like $10, now it's like almost $18 for a block. I'm like, what? So prices have definitely gone up. So yeah, and just in groceries in general, when New Zealand has just gone up, I know one person they went to the shop, and then 2 days later they went in there, and the similar item just went up again. It's like, what? So yeah, it's pretty annoying. But no, that is the news today. And for more news, you can check out your local authorities like Chris Lynch Media Stuff, NZ, or The Herald, or any other outlets out there. But it's good to be here. This is the Drive Home Show on Plains Media. We're going to be playing a new song today. We're going to play a bit of Ed Sheeran, which is Azam, Ed Sheeran.
They say we can do it our way, and if love's just a game, then come and play. Like a magnet on me, I don't care what they say, we can do it our way, and if love's just a game, then come and play.
The Drive Home Show, every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
I know that this could hurt me bad. I know that this could feel like that, but I just can't stop. That my defenses drop. I know that I was born to kill any angel on my windowsill, but it's so dark inside. I throw the windows wide. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. On fields of flowers grow. Falling in love, maybe for the first time. Baby, it's my mind. You blow, it feels like I'm falling in love. You're throwing me a lifeline. This is for a lifetime. I know that in this kind of scene of two people there's a spark between. One gets torn apart, one gets a broken heart. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. And fields of flowers grow. I'm falling in love, maybe for the first time. Baby, it's on my mind. You blow, it feels like I'm falling in love. You're throwing me a lifeline. This is for a lifetime. I know.
And that was Coldplay, Feels Like I'm Falling in Love. Good to be here on the Drive Home show today. We hope you're having a great commute home. It is 4:35 p.m. here in Christchurch. Good to be here. Next up here on the show, we're going to do what's on, what's happening in Christchurch this week, and what you can stay tuned in for. What's on this week?
Find out what's on in Otatahi with the Drive Home Show.
It is going to be a big weekend right here in Otatahi, Christchurch. It is the grand final of the Crusaders and the Chiefs right here at Addington at the Apollo Project Stadium. Crusaders and the Chiefs will be kicking off at 7:05 p.m. on Saturday. It is looking like a sold-out crowd. It is going to be one of the test of finals we have seen in years. I'm looking forward to this final. I know the Crusaders have mentioned on their Facebook page today they don't want the cowbells coming down to the final. I thought that was quite funny. What do you reckon of that, Thomas?
Yeah, I think it's understandable because it's very noisy and a big distraction for especially our home team, the Crusaders. If the Chiefs wanted to have the cowbells at the game, they should have won their semi-finals. They would have had no issue.
Yeah, cowbells is quite a tradition when it comes to Chiefs big games. They happen a lot when they're at home in Hamilton. But it'll be quite a different atmosphere here in Christchurch, here in the cowbells playing full on in the crowd.
Yeah, and I did see one comment. Someone said, "Why not bring a Bluetooth speaker with a recording of it and just blast it in the stadium?" And I just laughed. And I'm like, "Yeah, the most probably will confiscate your Bluetooth speaker too if they're calling on an idea." But yeah, it is banned, so do be careful. If you do take it, you may be taken off you at the entry point.
Yeah, and also the Crusaders squad has been announced as well, so you can check it out on the Crusaders page for the full list of who's in the team. The lineup looking pretty good. And do know that the Crusaders' record at home in finals continues. We're sitting at 31 wins in a row right here since the competition has started. We haven't actually lost a final in Christchurch since the competition started, so it's going to be a wicked final. It's going to be like really big battle. I reckon the Chiefs are looking pretty dominant this year, but it is going to put the Crusaders under a bit of a stretch to see how good we are, to see if we can pull off another miracle final win right here in Christchurch and send off the Apollo Project Stadium. That could well be our last game at that stadium, and it has been our fortress since the Christchurch earthquakes, and it'll be a great memory to send it off, and looking forward to the new stadium next year, and hopefully we can win it off with one more win at that stadium.
Let's go Crusaders, we can do it and we can beat the mighty Chiefs. In other events this week, we have the Matariki celebrate the Murray New Year at the Phillipstown Hub, 39 Nursery Road, Christchurch. Join us on 19th of June, tomorrow, to celebrate Matariki Murray New Year in the Phillipstown Community Hub style. As in partnership with Pera Fitu, the community event will include music, activities and much more. Dress up warm, bring your whole whānau, fill your bellies, be ready for a vibrant, diverse community celebration that welcomes all walks of life. That's 39 Nursery Road, Christchurch, tomorrow from 2:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Bring your whānau, celebrate the Murray New Year at the Phillipstown Hub. I know some people will be working tomorrow, but if you're out there in Phillipstown, head down to the Phillipstown Hub from 2:30 to 6 p.m. and enjoy a celebration down there.
And also the Warriors are playing this weekend after a bye last week, so the Warriors will be playing in Auckland at the Go Media Stadium against the Panthers on Saturday before the grand final of the Crusaders at 5 p.m, 2 hours before the kickoff. So you can watch the Warriors game against the Panthers 2 hours before the final, and then straight after that game you go straight into the final with the Crusaders and the Chiefs. Sounds like a good deal. We're currently sitting third on the table behind the Raiders and the Bulldogs. So go the Warriors. We're currently in week 16 out of 27, so we're in a pretty good position in the top four this early in the season, and looking forward. If we can get another win under our belt, that'll give us another 2 points, and we'll be right up on that top 2 position potentially.
Yeah, here's hoping. In other news, we have a Christchurch night market. That's pretty cool. That's coming up. That's at 10 Settlers Crescent, Freemead. That's the 20th of June, this Friday, 5:30 to 9:30 at the Christchurch Night, Freemead, 10 Settlers Crescent. It's free admission. And the night market operates every Friday and Saturday. It charges no admission fee, features more than 50 food vendors from around the world, as a variety of fun activities for children and the best choice for family activities. Endless fun at the night market. So that's at 10 Settlers Crescent, Freemead. This is this Friday, 5:30 to 9:30 p.m, which is really cool. So if you're into food, get involved because it'd be really cool. So yeah, do get involved at Settlers Crescent for a night market. How awesome!
And also Matariki is on Friday, and so I know the central city often light up the parts at night time. Do you ever go into those lights in the city, Thomas?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think I've been there before for some other events, but they are amazing when our beautiful city is lit up.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see, and they get very creative of how they can really celebrate Matariki, and people love just going to see those beautiful lights and the creativity they get up to around the city.
Yeah, it definitely is awesome, and I love it, and I think it's very soon. I'm not exactly sure what the dates are, but Illuminate will be coming back to Christchurch again soon, so it's going to be another event to look out for. It's going to be excellent, isn't it, Jordan?
Yep, brilliantly.
And other ones, we do have ice hockey. Ooh, ice hockey. All right, ice hockey, Canterbury and Fero versus Dunedin Thunder. Alpine Ice, 495 Brum Street, Opawa. Saturday, the 21st of June, 4:15, and Sunday, the 22nd, from 4:15 p.m. Tickets are $12 each. 16 and under is $8. Family passes, 2 adults and 2 children, $30. It's Saturday and Sunday, 4:15 to 7 p.m. Alpine Ice. Canterbury and Fero Dunedin Thunder live at Alpine Ice. Doors open at 4:15. Games start at 4:30 p.m. They will face the Dunedin Thunder on Saturday and Sunday. The Thunder are coming for revenge at the face-off the Infero, who dominated their mock-up last season. Will the Thunder reclaim their pride and fire back, or will the Infero continue their winning streak? Don't miss the high-speed action and electrifying moments of these two teams battle out on the ice. Grab your tickets now and be part of the rivalry. We recommend you wear warm clothing to these games. A pillow or blanket can also be useful, as sitting and watching games can be cold. No outside food or drink is permitted. We will be subject to bag checks on entry. Cafe and bar open throughout live premises. Got a group? Contact us if you would like to know more about the group bookings for the season. We have food, beverage package available for those games, private viewing suites to hire during games, or ringside options available. Email office at alpineice.org.co.nz for find out more. That's office at alpineice.co.nz. Grab your tickets now. Witness the high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and intense rivalries. Don't miss the chance to see the two powerhouse teams clash in what's sure to be a heart-pounding battle. Get tickets to be part of the excitement. For more information, go to www.alpineice.co.nz. That's alpineice.co.nz. And when you get the tickets, go to alpineice.co.nz and you'll be able to see it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, get involved and see ice hockey this weekend. Tickets are from $12 for adult.
And also this Saturday around 2:41 p.m. is the winter solstice. So that winter solstice is the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. So we definitely have noticed those days are getting shorter and shorter in the evenings, and the sun's going down around about after 5 p.m. And so that will be this pretty much the second part of when winter actually officially starts on the technical side of things on the Earth. So you got the 1st of June that a lot of people go by the meteorological start of winter. And then you got the winter solstice on the 21st of June, which is kind of like the actual proper start of winter when it actually begins, even though it's been feeling like winter already in the last couple of weeks by far. But on the technical side of things, the 21st of June is really the first begin of winter, being at the shortest point of the days, with less daylight in the day and longer nights as well.
Yeah, it's going to be quite cold and get colder and colder. We're definitely heading that winter after the shortest day, and about 3 weeks after that, it's when it gets real worse for Christchurch or New Zealand in general. Cold, you won't be able to go out much. By the time you get home from work, it'll be dark, it'll be just miserable. So let's keep onto our toes and keep next to the heater and keep warm, as it's going to be cold throughout. And the final one for this week is the Cruisy Sunday. That's right, Cruisy Sunday. Oh, okay, the website has crashed, okay, but it is an event. The Thai Orchard, Sunday the 22nd of June at 6 p.m. and it's looks like a fun event there, which is really cool. So that's the events for today. Again, thank you so much for listening to the events, and if you ever have an event you want us to promote, feel free to let us know, and we're happy to share them here on the show. Oh, and one final one as well. I'll just mention this as well. I forgot to mention it before. People who are involved with the Hapai Access Card maybe know this as well. There is a charity event coming up very soon. It is a tribute show to Eddie Lowe, a fundraising concert for Eddie Lowe, for the Hapai Access Card, tribute to Eddie Lowe, New Zealand famous singer. A tribute fundraising show to be honoured to host special tribute in the memory of a beloved performing arts producer or ambassador, Eddie Lowe. It was a massive supporter of the work of people with disabilities and recognition of his incredible contributions to holding an event to celebrate his legacy. He gifted Hapai the I Am Me song, and now we just paid a tribute to him as an artist, friend and advocate. There's going to be lots of fun. It is Sunday the 10th of August 2025, 2 p.m, Hornby Club. Tickets are $30 at the Hornby Club or online via Humanitex. Just search up online Eddie Lowe on Facebook, the tribute to Eddie Lowe, or go to the Hapai Access Card Facebook page for details there. Get the tickets, get involved and share the event. It should be a good one. I'm going, no doubt. Jordan might go, and I know a few of my colleagues at the Hapai Access Card are going to be there. It's going to be a great day to remember. So that's on 2 p.m. on the 10th of August. Get your tickets in fast now. It's selling like hot potatoes. I heard word the other day, it's selling faster than the ABBA show at the Hornby Club. How amazing is that? So it's going to be good. So yeah, that is the news for today, and we're going to play another song here on the Drive Home Show. Next up is going to be 21 Pilots, The Craving, 21 Pilots.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me. She just wants to get you away, ride it out to the end of the days. I hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me. intentions don't mean much.
Plains Media. Streaming live wherever you are. plains.org.nz.
There's a land far across the ocean, and I hear it calling me home. It's my homeland, my own land, New Zealand, and I miss her wherever I roam. And the songs that I love remind me all the places and people I know, till the day I return to my love land. You'll hear me singing wherever I go, and I'll sing streams and rivers, quiet forests that stand proud and tall. And I remember the home folk being just the friendliest people of all. And the green grass, the lakes and mountains, they seem to be calling out loud to come home to the land I was born in, to the land of the long white cloud, where they sing
And that was Eddie Lowe, the famous singer in New Zealand, unfortunately passed last year, which is very sad to hear. That was The Land of the Long White Cloud by Eddie Lowe, a great singer. Finally on the show today, we're going to bring you the latest weather update. Before we conclude the show, we're going to take away with the weather with DJ Jordan in the house. Let's go with the weather.
It is now time for your latest weather forecast update right here on the Drive Home Show, and you're listening on Plains Media 96.9 FM and streaming live online at plains.org.nz. Let's go into Thursday. Well, 5 with morning frost possible in the morning, dipping down to around that 0 to -1 degrees that you'll wake up to, but high cloud at times into the early morning. Northeasterlies are turning to the northwest for the first time in a while, We are expecting a little bump in temperature, where the temperatures could rise to around that 16 degrees mark and a low down to 5. Public holiday Matariki on the Friday. Fine, there's a chance of a few showers developing late in the evening, but sunny overall for your public holiday on your day off. Fresh westerlies easing for a time. We are expecting a high on your Matariki on 14 and a low of 4. Heading into the weekend, showers, some heavy, easing in the morning. Long fine spells breaking up into the afternoon. We are expecting a high down to 10 degrees and a low dipping down to -2 for your Sunday morning. And on the Sunday, partly cloudy, northerlies turning a southerly. We are expecting a high to finish off the week on a high of 11 and a low of 3. So the long weekend overall picture is actually not looking too bad. You've got some sunny skies on your public holiday on the Friday at the moment, and there's a possible few showers into the mix later in the evening into the early morning on Saturday, but the overall picture is looking pretty dry, a few showers there and there, and temperatures are pretty modest for this time of year as well. Have a great long weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, again, thank you so much for tuning into the Drive Home show today. Again, we're here pretty much every Wednesday at 4 p.m. It's good to be here. We'll catch up with you next week. Enjoy your long weekend if you're going away. And as always, stay safe, drive to conditions, and have a great Matariki long weekend. See ya. We'll see you next week. Thank you for listening to the Drive Home show on Plains Media.
With your hosts, DJ Jordan and Thomas.
You can find us on Facebook and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and find out more at plains.org.nz, and you can email us on drivehomeshow@hotmail.com.
See you next week at 4 p.m.